I don't know how much you can see the mist through those trees, but it's a beautiful morning. It's been really exquisite just running along. I got up 6:30. I'd set my alarm for 5, slept in, it was fine. And now I'm just jogging along, probably about 10 k's in, I imagine. Just going probably about 9.5 k's an hour, maybe even a bit slower. It's amazing how much quicker jogging gets you places than walking. I guess you could say, well, if you drive a car, you'll get there even quicker. That's true, but it wouldn't be as exciting. Just got to keep my eye out on oncoming traffic. I mean, even the sounds of passing traffic have become quite meditative, like white noise, kind of like when you listen to ocean waves or put on thunder sounds to go to sleep. Speaking of which, massive thunderstorm last night. Actually, I shouldn't say massive, just a lightning and thunderstorm. It was raining a lot, everything got wet, and I did have moments lying in the hammock where I thought, oh man, this sucks. Started plotting my excuses. How am I going to get out of this? My socks, which had hung out on the hammock rope under the tarp to dry out, they were completely sopping wet. So I'm wearing wet socks. That's okay. I'm glad I've kept going. And when I was lying there in the hammock, feeling kind of scared, honestly, being out in thunderstorms does scare me. I'm a pretty scared kind of person. It actually became quite peaceful. I just thought, well, I'm on this adventure and I'm in my hammock. I may get struck by lightning. Probably won't. I just sort of stared out at the mesh at the rain that was pouring sideways and on my face. The one thing I've learnt is I don't like the design of my hammock. I've got a hammock which has a Velcro slot in the floor of it underneath where you sleep, and that's how you get in and out of the hammock. You kind of slide yourself up through this Velcro slot. I find it cumbersome. It's really difficult to get in and out every time you do. Everything moves around. I mean, I sleep with the bag on the floor beneath me, so of course last night my bag got really wet. I don't know, I feel like a side Velcro zip would be better. In response to Boom Me, who asked how am I planning out my route, I know I did write a comment in response, but I thought I'd just say it here to anyone else who's wondering. I haven't really planned out a route. I'm just following the Princess Highway from Batemans Bay up to Sydney. I've got 10 days to do it, and then I'm seeing David Goggins, a seminar at the National Convention Centre. I've booked a nice hotel room, so that's something to look forward to, but at the moment I'm not even fussed. I'm like, yeah, this hammock life is alright. I actually slept well last night after I got over the kind of nightmarish kind of feelings, so like, what am I doing with my life? And I have those feelings anyway, and if anything, this kind of journey helps neutralize them. I was reading an article yesterday by this guy he's a Dutch guy, Tom Borman, I think his name is. His name's Tom as well. My name's Tom, by the way. I'm not just Duke. Tom is my musician alter ego, which is probably my real self. Or maybe Duke is the real self, I don't know. Anyway, this article talks about the longer... Actually, it wasn't an article, it was an Instagram post. You can find it. I walk around the world. But he talks about... talking too much. He talks about after spending so much time just alone in your head and in nature, your brain just kind of resets. It processes the past. You remember all these things that you didn't know you could remember, and you just become far more at peace with your own existence. And that isn't quite happening yet, but I definitely feel like last night was a mini victory in that I didn't have a panic attack. I didn't start going, shit, I got to get out of this situation. It's like the tree might fall on me. All my shit's wet. I'm going to get skin infections because I'm running in wet stuff, blah, blah, you know, all these things. Like, fuck it. People have been through far worse. And I'm choosing to do this. I don't have to do this. So, yeah. That's my little update for today. And I might be at the halfway point, I'm not sure. I could check Google Maps all the time, but I hate looking at maps. So, stuff it. I'm just going to say this is the halfway point. Ooh, Chuka's made it halfway from Batemans Bay to Sydney. I mean, you guys could look at a map. Maybe Nowra's not even halfway. I just had a feeling that today was halfway. I'm about 20k south of Nowra. I don't know, look it up and correct me. Peace.